Perfect feed.
And here comes Thomas. Down low, the reverse. Dandridge's shot is good.
Looked like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
Here's Dellavedova. Out to Harris. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his third rebound tonight.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Here's Dellavedova. He's guarded by Thomas. Haywood with a screen on Thomas.
You know, sports medicine, really a key part to keeping NBA players on the court. It's getting so advanced, as are most things when it comes to performance and performance enhancement. But I read recently that they've discovered a new knee ligament. You'd think they'd have it all mapped out by now, but apparently not. They continue to make new discoveries.
5 on the clock. Here's Miller. And another miss by Cleveland. Miller's gone 1 of 4 so far. Dandridge. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And you look at the players around the league who have dealt with serious injuries over their careers and then, Steve, been able to return. Such a great boost to the league.
Yeah, no doubt, especially injuries that would be career-ending. Now players can often return to near 100%. You never want to go under the knife, but if it's that or hang them up for good, the choice is easy.
They set the pick. Thomas goes in. Iguodala the pass to Grant. Dandridge against Harris. Here's Thomas. And another basket from Richmond.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Milwaukee foul call. George Michael. That's his third personal.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Richmond.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
It was Amundsen who's checked in for Cleveland. Richmond also with a sub. Robertson, he's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. Kicks it out to Iguodala. No luck, so Cleveland will take it the other way. And it's Miller penetrating. Here's Harris.
Well, it seemed slightly controversial when it was introduced a few seasons ago, but I think we can all agree now that the new flopping fines have been a big success. Flopping seems to have gone down across the board.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, I think that's a great strategy. Not only do you get easy points, but the clock stops as well.
Well, Clark, flopping is not completely out of the NBA game, but at least now there are repercussions.
I agree, and I'm happy to see that, Kevin, because it's a play that shouldn't be in the game. And now that guys are fined for it and have been quite heavily fined for it, I think we're going to eventually see it become less and less a part of the game, which is the way it should be.
Here's Dandridge. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Dandridge has got 8 points here in this quarter.
That jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Yeah, they've been pulling up and watching them go down.
Haywood with a screen on Robertson. Dellavedova kicks to Amundsen. And now in transition, here we go. Iguodala. And that one's good. Dandridge has got 10 points here in the second half.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Yeah, well, 10 of their last 12 points have come off of assists.
Now here is Miller. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good. And Miller gets the assist.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for Richmond.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And Cleveland making a change here. Marion's checked in, and then for Richmond. Morning's checked in for Grant. James comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Kobe is subbed in for Dandridge.
You know, one of the assets on a roster a coach always wants to have is a lockdown perimeter defender, and there are quite a few of those guys out there across the league. Perhaps the best one, in my opinion, is Tony Allen in Memphis. Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
That's good.
Man, that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
Well, Clark, as you said, for a coach to have someone that can make life difficult for a perimeter threat is one of the best tools they can have in their arsenal.
No doubt. I mean, there's no hand checking anymore, so you have to have a really talented, quick, athletic perimeter defender just to stay in front of some of these dynamic offensive weapons that we see in the NBA today.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Now, here is Miller. 6 to shoot. The shot by Marion, no good.
Couldn't get that three-pointer to fall. Trying to respond.
Bryant gets a wide open look. Timeout called here. Richmond decides to talk it over. They lead by 41. 35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Mourning with the screen. Robertson kicks to James. Kicks it out to Robertson. Here's Mourning. And another basket from Richmond.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
There's the dish to Amundsen. Uses both hands to slam it down. Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for us, that was a little emphasis on that finish.
Take what the defense gives you and then